What's going on, guys? What's going on? Jason Rami here, NPC bodybuilding competitor, heavyweight. Welcome to Road to the West Coast Classic 2024. Today we're going to be going into variations of how to build hamstrings, and we're going to really go into depth about how to angle, squeeze, and build definition plus size of what we're looking to do when we step on stage. So I'm going to start off with a nice kettlebell glute squeeze, and I'll do a set, and then I'll pretty much explain to you what I'm doing and get a better idea of the variation and how to squeeze while doing this. We're going to come up on this platform. We want our legs at a nice 45. We're going to bend over, keep our back at 90 degrees, and grab our kettlebell. And we don't want to come far out, because if we come far out, we're going to be using our lower back. So what we want to do is keep it nice and foot length level. We're going to come down. As we come up, we're going to engage our glutes and our hamstrings. So we're going to squeeze, boom, and then back down. Again, this is going to be a short motion. It doesn't take power. It doesn't take heavy weight. It takes squeeze and finesse. And that's what we're doing. We're going to be squeezing the back of this hamstring and the back of these glutes. Just like what we would do when we call for a double bicep on stage. That's what we're going to be engaging, is the glutes and the hamstrings. And you can see as I come down, I pull, and boom, you can see everything engage. And that's what we're trying to do. Engage the best we can. Oh yeah, you'll get about 10 or 15. You start to feel those glutes really pull, you start to feel the hamstrings really pull. At that point, take your 30, 45 second break and then go back to it.
I've been searching for an essence, but I'm lost inside my head, where I spent every waking moment, wishing I was dead for a few minutes, and be away from here for a few minutes, wipe away my tears. Lost right now is the ocean deep. I am now my friend and now my heart does say. Lost right now is the ocean deep. I am now my friend and now my heart does say.
All right, so the next exercise we're going to be hitting today is going to be a single leg curl. And basically this is going to take a little bit more of a attention onto the hamstrings. And one thing I like about this machine is you work individually. So we're going to be working, one side at a time, which gives you proper focus on each side and find out what side you lack on. My advice is, if you do lack on one side, or when you step on stage and you realize that one side looks different than the other, do an extra 5 reps on the other side and try to catch them up. But here we go. What I like to do, you lean over on this machine, set your height, your weight. Again, it's not about weight, it's about squeeze. Me personally, I don't like really grabbing this. I feel like I'm on a dirt bike. I like to grab the sides. I'm gonna come up and engage. You're gonna look for about a 2-second pause at the top. There we go. Squeeze. None of this, we're not looking for this. This is not gonna get us anywhere. You're looking for a squeeze. Control up, control down. Compound movement right here. Squeezing the hamstrings. Almost like a bicep curl in reverse. And that's what we're trying to implement here. And you'll know you're doing it correctly because you start going through pain. Switch sides. Again, whatever side lacks is the side you're going to work more. Looking for a nice 2-second pause. Nothing crazy. Good squeeze. Good form. 10 to 12 reps. Sometimes 15 if you can manage it. But it's all about control. Building details, sending the information to the neurons and allowing the body to change and sculpt. Oh shit. You're making me work, dude. So the second part of my workout is going to be shoulders today. Today's just hitting a brief area on the hamstrings, glutes, but mainly going to be focusing on shoulders today. And a lot of people never know how to hit rear deltoids, okay? And you can get on the pec deck and you can go backwards and utilize, you know, like I call these Wolverines, you know, looks like you're pulling out the claws. But one of the best ways I've learned for myself, and you guys could try it and see if it works for you, take a bench, lay it flat, and what you're gonna do, you're gonna shift on your side almost like an MMA position. You're gonna get on your side here, rest on your shoulder, relax. No reason to, you know, try to go heavy. Again, this is all for isolation. I'm gonna use a 20-pound dumbbell. We're gonna shift our shoulder above our head right here, just like if we were doing the pec deck in reverse. And we're just gonna use it as a lever. And we're gonna emphasize all that pressure and weight on this rear deltoid back here. And that's what we're using. We're utilizing it like a lever. Slight bent in the elbow. You don't want 90 degrees, slight bent. And just 10 to 12. Nice and easy. 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down. Building the control, getting the burn. There it is. Once you get to that burn, always go past it. That's when the set really counts. You're looking for growth and shape. Then you're gonna shift over to the other side. Same concept. Dumbbell above your head and just allow the lever to take place. If you start to force it, you're not gonna feel your shoulder. So again, rear delt, dumbbell raises is what I like to call them. And as you can tell, my body's relaxed. I'm just allowing my body to engage as I lift the weight. And again, once you get to the burn, you know, 3 to 5 past it. And then you already can see the shoulders start to pump up. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking to put as much blood and volume into our rear delts. Again, about 85% of the gym does not know how to work rear delts. So this is something that you want to definitely utilize, implement into your workouts, and see if it works for you. And if it does work for you, leave a comment below, let me know, and I'll come up with some other stuff for you guys if you have any questions. So we're going to continue.
Step for you. I'll shed my
All right, so the next one, guys, what we're gonna go into is we're gonna go into a lateral raise, okay? Now, I see many people doing these incorrect, okay? They all like to start from their hips, come out, they try to bend them. The way you wanna do these is gonna be a very simple process. Start with 10s or 15s, whatever you feel comfortable with. Again, we're not starting from the hips. We're gonna take our forearms and our dumbbells and shift them all the way back, almost to where our dumbbell is touching our glutes. And what we're gonna do from here is gonna be a half raise. And we're gonna focus on the lateral deltoids. Again, you're only gonna get, if you're doing these correctly, 10 to 12. And you're gonna be on fire if you were doing those. Oh, yep. And again, we're trying to force all the blood as much as we can into anterior deltoids, lateral deltoids, and rear deltoids. That's what shoulders is gonna be 3 parts. And then if you are comfortable with doing shrugs in your workout, mix in with shoulders, I encourage you to do it. If not, save shrugs for back day. But I like to throw it all in one. Again, I'll demonstrate this a couple more times for you guys so you understand. Even from behind, dumbbells go back here, not here, back. And we're gonna just raise. And if you wanna make it harder, use one at a time. If you need more focus on one side. Oh yeah. And the more you notice you're doing them correctly, the deeper the burn's gonna be. So you'll know by level of pain is how you gauge it. But like they say, no pain, no gain, and that's what it's about here. You're taking the weights as your paintbrush and you're designing your physique. You're sculpting your own physique to your own liking, okay? Not every movement's gonna work for everyone. It's gonna work for yourself. So right now you're on a journey to figure out what works for you, and I'll guide you as much as I can. Enough of a pump doing the dumbbells, which I know I did. You can always, what I like to call is putting the cherry on top. Look at that, we got a red machine and everything. You're gonna come over to a lateral machine and just try to finish off, you know, if you only got 3 sets on that, try to finish the next 2 here just to put those details together for what you're trying to do for your shoulders. Make sure your back is nice and straight and arched. Grab your handles. These are just gonna be like levers. You're not gonna really squeeze. You're not gonna use these to utilize any weight. It's just to hold a position. And what I like to do is hold the position, back straight, and just engage. And again, when we're engaging, we're looking for a 2-second pause at the top. Building control, building a negative on the way down. Anybody can lift the weights, but can you put them down slowly? That's gonna be a determining factor of your physique and what you're trying to do. And then again, you can utilize one side at a time. And you'll know, you can feel it yourself, of how it engages. And then I like to burn out. And again, we're looking for, you know, 10 to 12, 15 if you're going lighter. And then if you go anything above that, now we're going into extreme detailing, which is totally fine. Just depending, if you're bulking, you're gonna go a little bit heavier, a little less reps. And then if you're gonna go for more of a lean aesthetic look, then we're gonna be utilizing a lot more reps and a lot more sets. So keep that in mind.
But I'm lost inside my
The next exercise we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on the anterior delt. This is the main part of the shoulder that everybody works out during most of the time every workout. You're doing biceps, you're going to be throwing your shoulders. Chest, you're going to be throwing your shoulders. So when you're utilizing this muscle, I only recommend 3 or 4 sets, especially if you're doing a military press. Chances are you're going to build your anterior deltoid so big the rest of the shoulder's not going to be able to catch up. And I had that problem for a good part of my life, but I had to learn how to tune and refine and build it back. So I'm going to show you one of the easy ones I use. I just take 2 20-pound dumbbells and we're just going to do an anterior delt raise. Now, most people like to go horizontal. I'm not a fan of that. I keep it nice and vertical and I cross-cop the body. Again, we're lifting, controlling on the way down. And you can see the striations in my shoulders as I'm lifting this weight. It's up, down, nice and easy, nothing crazy. Again, squeeze and performance is what we're looking for. We're not a power lifter. We're not trying to lift massive amounts of weight. We're looking for controlled amount of weight to build aesthetics. We're shaping and sculpting the body, using the weights as our paintbrush. And then you'll know. Oh yeah. And again, just a couple sets of those. You're not looking to go crazy. My suggestion will be utilize more of the lateral raises and the rear delt so that your shoulders don't fall forward, but they pull back. So when you go to step on stage and you hit your relaxed pose, everything looks very symmetric. And that way you're building yourself equally, you know, creating symmetry. So again, a couple sets here, nothing crazy. Utilize the muscle you're trying to work. If you feel something else working, chances are you need to drop the weight, change the height of the seat. If you're using a bench or something, personally, I like to stand. So that'll be the third muscle on the shoulders. We went over lateral, we went over rear delts, we went over anterior delts. You can utilize the press, you can utilize different machines, but try to make sure if you're doing your shoulders, you're hitting all 3 parts. Today I won't be covering traps today. That's gonna be for a back segment. So if you guys check out my back segment, that's an intense workout. And I'll probably break it up into 2 videos just because of all the exercises I know how to do to make you wider, thicker, and what we're trying to build to emphasize the physique to look better on stage. Thank you so much, guys, for checking out this video. If you like it, subscribe to my channel. And if you have any comments, concerns, maybe you're not sure of how I did something, leave it down below. I'll be sure to get back to you. And if you want me to make a video towards something, just let me know and I'll go from there. Have a good day, guys.